Hello, peeps. Welcome to my channel. Stefan here. We haven't done a proper drama or allegation stuff in weeks, so why not start with the freshest one, I guess. Kind of fresh. Just waited a little longer just to see what else piles up, and yeah, there's actually two topics I want to tackle on. So the first would be these allegations, right? Because these are the most important ones. And the second topic I want to tackle on today actually is the way people respond to certain people, other people online. Not making much sense. Just for context, Ava Kris Tyson is actually transgender, and that has garnered a lot of um, homophobia, general transgender phobia, and all sorts of derogatory name calling, derogatory comments on the matter. Just so you know, I do not condone that shit. So let's start up with the facts, right? Let's first go into the facts. Let's see what's really happened, what the response was. So, who is Ava Kris Tyson? Ava Kris Tyson is a collaborator in a sense of MrBeast, one of the largest, if not the largest, YouTuber at the moment. They did a lot of content together, and through this partnership, if you want to call it a partnership, Ava has actually managed to basically create a community centered around her. I'm using the correct pronoun here, I think, hopefully. So she actually created the whole community around her. And of course, when you create a community that's as large as hers, mostly through her association with MrBeast, you get fans, right? And these fans are part of very different demographics, usually. So, thing is, she apparently is alleged to have been grooming a 13 years old, a 13 years old fan. His tag name, I think, was something with Lava GS, right? So, um, all the evidence was actually presented into this through this video. Chris Tyson talks inappropriately to a 13-year-old by Prism 42. From what I understood from the comment section on other videos, from what I understood from the media itself, it seemed like for some reason this was out for the longest of times. So a lot of people covered it before, but the videos were just disappearing, right? And that is super sus. That is super sus. Now, what he says, I mean, this is just an example. In all their interactions, she used to call him dad, daddy, dad, and just words basically derived from dad, like hey, daddy, how are you, daddy? I think I'll insert a mommy meme here because I think there's one. Okay, from a former series, but never mind. Let's get back to on the track. Hey mama, hey mama, yeah, that was the mean, I think. Right. Oh, let's get back on track. According to this video here, which is super long, Prism has a very unique
Yeah, you would have
approach.
been 15
His
at that.
videos were unique. I mean, he's similar to me. Um, we He gets very late on point. So I would invite you to watch it. I'll post the video's link in the description so you can find it easier because I think he deserves some recognition. To be fair, um, he deserves both recognition for bringing this up to light and the fact that he only has a small amount of views is and the shit is hitting the fan right now. There are reactions to these videos with much more views than his. So it's insane. I think they tried to bury it, or the algorithm rather try to bury it because we all know the algorithm can be manipulated somehow. I mean, huge content creators don't really face retribution. You see Sniper Wolf, you see Mr. Beast now, because that's the thing. She was a very close associate of Mr. Beast. She wasn't just a random person in his org, and there were allegations actually that I'll be showing that in a sec. But there have been numerous allegations that she has some skeletons on Mr. Beast, and the only reason she was not fired until now is precisely because of that. So I post this video in the description. You can go and watch it if you want. It's 43 minutes. It's a lot. I cannot cover that. I've seen it before, so I've seen it previously, but I cannot be covering that right now. I want to keep this a little shorter, hopefully under 15 minutes, but I won't. I know that I won't. I'll try, but I won't. So next on, there is there's actually a response from Mr. Beast. So in the beginning, he he actually defended her previously over the transphobia allegation or wave of discrimination against her, which was fair. I mean, on that we are equally on point, and we stand for the same values in that regard. Transphobia is never okay, no matter who you are, no matter what the other person has done or is. Transphobia is, I mean, transphobia is one of the cancer of the forms of cancer in today's society. Every form of phobia is that is targeted towards other persons, other people. So Mr. Beast says that he's become aware of serious allegations. Right. You didn't know beforehand. Right. Behavior online, and I'm disgusting and opposed to such unacceptable facts. During that time, I've been focused on hiring an independent third party. So he responds 2 days later and says he hired an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation. I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. That's the thing because Ava, where's the article? Ava actually released a statement on Twitter. I would like to apologize for any behavior. It was not my intent. She wrote on Tuesday, so that would be 2 days ago. I mean, right. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it is best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast. So, did he did he do anything against her or not? That's the thing, because it appears she stepped down on her own choice and on her own terms 2 days before Mr. Beast released any form of statement. He at least he didn't defend her, right? So that's good, I guess. Really it's not really perfect because the thing is when you have someone that close to you that you work with, it's impossible not to know all this shit because everything was out in the open. They were publicly chatting on Twitter. There were messages in public Discord servers, allegedly. So Mr. Beast not knowing that is shitty. It's incredibly disingenuous, I feel like, because they've been partnered for a couple of years. It wasn't just they met a few months ago and hit it off and decided to make content together. No, they worked together for a couple of years. And actually, right now, Lava, the guy that she's accused of grooming, is 20. So at that time, he was 13. So 7 years disparity. She actually attributes every allegation to be what you mean, um, what you mean. She actually said that they were unacceptable social media posts, but in truth, what they shared were explicit, or rather explicit, suggestive sexual messages, suggestive sexual images, hentai, and all that shit, which is super inappropriate. I mean, that is, I think, cause for grooming. You're trying to induce this sexual appeal or sexual intent into a 13-year-old. You being 20, I mean, come on. That's grooming 101, and he defends her because that's what groomies does. They defend their groomer because they don't understand and they cannot have the capacity to understand that they're victims here. They're not in love with him. I mean, it's not even love now, right? It's not even love. It's literally a criminal offense. She's taking advantage of him. She is in a position of power compared to him. He is a follower of hers, a subscriber of hers, and she's taking advantage of that, of his uh, admire. Mm, yeah, sorry for that. Of him admiring her that much. She knows she has the power in this follower relationship. I don't know how to call it, but basically it is abuse. It is a form of abuse. Maybe not necessarily grooming, but abuse nonetheless. That's certainly fair. It is not only edgy jokes. It is not only what did you say? She said unacceptable social media posts, edgy jokes. No, they're not edgy jokes. It's fucking hentai. It's fucking calling him daddy. Like, what the fuck? And not only once or twice as a part of a joke, continuously, repeatedly, and derivatives of daddy. So that to me feels super, super strange and super, super groomy and abusive in a way, in a sexual way, of course. Now, Mr. Beast has stated this, but what I wanted to say from a video, and we'll be talking a lot about this video
Check it out.
because it is a video that I cannot agree with for multiple reasons. Let's just watch
I got the
this.
Romanian soccer jersey.
Kris Tyson is a stupid and I'm glad he got exposed. I was only friends with this because I don't want to lose brand deals. But now I can finally get away from this disgusting creature. Hey, explain yourself.
Jokes aside, AI has gone as genuinely has.
What the fuck is that? I mean, another commercial. Are you fucking insane? I should buy YouTube Premium
Nightmare.
one of
But there
these
were
days. I'm making YouTube content, but Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my effing friend. Right. So people have said that Chris is gonna be a nightmare for MrBeast, but not because of his of these allegations, right? It's only because they believe when he turned into this into a woman, basically, when he decided that he wanted to become a woman, a lot of transphobia was targeted towards him and MrBeast, and that was basically what they're talking about. But the thing is, this statement for a guy calling himself
At
Dawson.
MrBeast from February to May.
Let's
of
just
this year,
watch this
2024.
for a little while.
Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew.
I mean, he was roommates with the guy with that on his wall, so of course he knew. He looking at it. Benefit of the doubt, he do be looking a little concerned though.
I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much.
This guy's making some mega accusations, and the sad thing is, he was verified to be MrBeast's employee by Keemstar. Now, this might not be the most credible source, but hey.
And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Oh, this guy low-key said a
Right. So that's basically the magnum opus of these accusations. A former employee of MrBeast actually claims that he knew all along about Ava's abusive what you call it. I'm calling her Ava because it's so much simpler for me. Sorry for that, or if I offend her, I am sorry, I guess, for offending an alleged offender and abuser. But I'm sorry if that's not her favorite first name. I'll just try to rectify that if necessary. She won't even see this video. I mean, I have like one subscriber, so whatever. The point is that MrBeast. I mean, the former employee alleges that MrBeast actually knows about all this shit, which again must be taken with a grain of salt. Everything must be taken with a grain of salt when it comes to online accusations like that. Everything is not factual. Everything is subjective at this point. There's really I mean, there is plenty of evidence of maybe sexual misconduct, maybe some sort of grooming. Yes, she was clearly in the wrong. She is in the wrong. She should face justice for that. You cannot be doing that to a 13-year-old. That's so. On that note, I think we are very clear. She is clearly in the wrong. She is on the wrong side of the law and common sense. She needs to face justice for that, because even though the guy says no, 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 she didn't groom you, mate, but she still was super inappropriate to a 13 years old. I mean, she was 20, he was 13. There's a huge discrepancy. You're gonna have much younger fans, but it's up to you to maintain some sort of dignity when talking to them, and just not send them at least not don't send them hentai. That's that's basically the most idiotic shit I've ever seen. But of course, most streamers, most online people are not known for their incredibly smart brain cells, I guess. So what the other topic I wanted to talk about. So we've talked about this a little bit. I gave you the brief. I gave you my opinion. I think she is guilty. I don't think Mr. Beast is guilty yet. There's no evidence presented that suggests that. Only my speculation that he might have known something was amiss with Ava because they've worked for so long. It's impossible not to know about the existence of these texts or her misconduct even a little bit. So I'm really curious why he did not act upon it sooner, or why he did not act at all. He didn't even act now. These videos of Ava being a pedophile and strange and super creepy were going around for over a month now, and he did nothing. That's the thing. He did nothing. He actually helped take down a few of those. So my question is, I think he knew. I really think he knew something was off. Maybe not necessarily something this grave or this serious, but he knew something was amiss. I don't know. If it is proven that he actually knew something about it, not necessarily that everything Eva did was this serious, I think he should face a form of justice for that, because basically he allowed her to continue her ways, even though he knew what she was doing was super wrong and uh, not super wrong. It's actually woeful. It's very disgusting, the whole shit. But he should also face the internet court of justice, I guess. And yeah, from today I've unsubscribed for of anything Mr. Beast related. I don't follow Mr. Beast on any platform, and I'll be not following or watching his videos for the time being because of that, because of my beliefs. These are my personal beliefs. They are in no way provable at this point, I guess. So it's an opinion. It's only an opinion, not a factual evidence. But I presented to you my arguments for my opinion, and I still think that it's the correct one, given the circumstances. You cannot surround yourself with alleged pedophiles and not be a pedophile enabler yourself, or alleged pedophile enabler yourself. That's my main reasoning, basically, in a nutshell. So, the last point we're gonna be watching today is this guy's reaction to
A
Ava
comment.
in general.
Finally get away
and
from this disgusting
how
creature.
he
AI,
talks
I would
about
like to
her.
permanently. Essentially, he didn't even
The thing
discuss
is, throughout the video,
I can't believe we did
this
that.
guy is super.
We
super
actually
rude,
united
super
the realms.
abrasive,
How cool was that?
super
Guy
hateful
came out and
towards
shared
her
his
just
story.
because
We also
she
frequently bring up sexual topics
wants to
that was
transition
definitely not
from
appropriate
a,
to bring up
from
around
a man
15, 16
to
year
a
olds.
woman.
Frequently call me
By joke, buddy.
He might say no,
The predecessor
but
own it. Here on
that's the thing.
President's
She
right mouse button,
refers, he refers to her as
where he
disgusting
swiped it upon
piece of shit
sandwich,
and
prove it,
or
and
all that, and the creature and all that. And he referred to her like that way before these allegations came true, or came to light, rather. So yeah, even if you want to talk about this thing, I think at this point it's common courtesy to treat everybody like a human being. even though what they did was despicable. Just to show them that you're the better man or woman, that you're a better person than them. Let them face the court of justice or the internet and not or and or the internet court of justice. Unfollow them. Don't give a shit about them anymore. Just they're non-existent. Let the authorities take it. Hopefully they will do something about it because it's fucking disgusting. And hopefully there will be some repercussions for both her and, if found liable, MrBeast as well. But I think he is liable. So at least, if not morally or anything else, he is liable because Ava, after all, being his partner and being part of his clique, he was responsible for that. He was the image of everyone, and everyone is a reflection of himself. So, in a way, he is fully responsible for it, and even more so because he couldn't. He should have known. Basically, he should have known. He couldn't not have known, if that makes sense for you. And he should have, as soon as these allegations came to light, he should have actually done something. He did not. He did not respond. He tried to sweep it away under the carpet, and he failed to do so. Oh, I guess yeah, both of them are liable. But of course, the focus is Ava. I think she is super guilty of grooming or indecent behavior towards a minor. Either way, disgusting and woeful stuff. Awful stuff. And the saddest part is she never faced any form of justice. She should. She totally should. That shit is unacceptable in any civilized society. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked it and hope to seeing you again. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment.